morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We are Witherward. Welcome to Morning Breath for today. Got a couple of cool things. Another peek behind the curtain. Witherward.
What are they? I forget.
So the first thing, I guess, would be we're going to talk a little bit about, I guess, our covers versus our originals.
Yeah.
What did you want to talk about? You had that written down. I'm not sure what you meant by that. So.
Oh, well, it was funny because we had, when musicpage.com did that article about us, they mentioned that we were a cover band as well.
Yeah.
And I thought that was funny. Or they didn't say cover band. They're like, oh, they're a cover and an original band. And I never really thought about it that way because we're songwriters and I guess our main focus is on our original music. But we have been doing lots of covers and putting them up on YouTube lately. And we've been playing a lot of shows where we'll take a lot of fun covers and do them. So,
and in reality, the cover list is just as long as the originals list. Like I can't remember if we have it up anywhere, but if eventually I think we'll put it up somewhere. But if you look at the two lists of covers and originals, they're about the same number, which is pretty impressive.
It's funny because and we like them too. It's not.
Yeah, we only pick.
I really like doing these covers that we do.
Yeah, we pick covers that we want to do, not just any old covers or the ones that people are expecting. And we get a lot of whenever we play out, we get a lot of compliments. Like, wow, like somebody just last night said, like, oh wow, no, I don't think I've heard anybody ever covered Genesis, and it's like, really?
Yeah, we do get that, which was funny.
Get that often,
and we hear it. I mean, I hear Genesis all the time on the radio, so I thought it was really funny that I was like, yeah, you're right. Nobody covers Genesis.
No, or if they do, they don't cover. Well, I mean, we do Land of Confusion, and that's not one that I typically hear.
Yeah, maybe like Sledgehammer would be more common or something.
Which
is that
that's
Genesis?
Peter Gabriel.
Yeah. Well, he's in the band.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I guess that's true. Like, there's some that people just don't expect to hear from us either. Like Psycho Killer would be one that people don't expect us to perform. Just maybe because of our setup. I don't know.
Well, people don't really know what to make of us when we get on the stage, first of all.
That's true.
They're like, I had a guy come up to, we played at Coda Brewing last night, which I should mention. Oh, it's snowing.
Oh, now it's snowing.
Sorry, we have a big window behind us. It's snowing. It sucks. It's been really nice out. Anyway, I digress. We played at Coda Brewing last night, which, by the way, I just want to make a quick mention that they brewed a beer after us called the Witherword.
Nice.
Yeah, and it was so good that it sold out before we even showed up to play. So
that's why I didn't get it.
Yeah, they gave me like the butt of the barrel so I could try. It was all like full of sediment and gross at that point. But everyone told me it was really good.
Oh man, I missed it.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. We've had a beer named after us before, but it was like we mixed. Remember when we mixed the two beers at Pikes Peak?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, it's the Witherwood, but they actually brewed this specifically for us.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah,
that is really cool.
Yeah, Coda Brewing, just this tiny little brewery in Aurora, Colorado. So they're cool. But anyway,
very cool place.
What was I saying about somebody came up to me?
Yeah, who came up? They were talking to you about one of the covers?
Yeah, no, I can't remember.
Okay, well, never mind. So yeah, a lot of times we'll pick covers, and then people will be like, "Wow, I wouldn't have expected you guys to do that," and that's really fun.
Oh,
so
got it.
What was it?
Because I had a guy come up to me and he's like, we've been trying to guess what you guys are what kind of band you are, and what you're gonna play. Okay. Yeah, he's like, we're guessing jazz, and we were guessing rock, and he's like, we have no idea what are you guys gonna do? Which my reply was, as it always is, Siberian death metal.
Or in that case, it would have been all the above, I guess.
Is that what we do in Siberian death metal?
All of the above, yeah.
That's what Siberian death metal is, in case you were wondering.
So, Yeah, and we've gotten that before. Beth wrote about that in that concert review way back when.
Yeah, that's right.
She wasn't expecting.
Yeah, she was like maybe punk or
or funk. Yeah,
yeah, it's funny. We like to keep it that way. Keep it guessing.
So yeah, we do. We love both the covers we do and the originals, and we have an equal number of both, which is really fun because it allows us to do a lot more varied sets that we actually enjoy. It's not like we have to play the same covers over and over again, and we don't like them. Like we'll pull out an older one and some of them are ones that Ash has done in previous bands that are really cool. I don't have a big history of doing covers, so I don't. So they're either ones that we've agreed upon, that we really like, or they're ones that Ash has done before, and they're really cool. Like we only pick the fun ones. Mm-hmm. So.
Or the other thing we've been doing is we have we've been calling it live rehearsal Thursdays, and we play over at Elk Mountain Brewery, and we just kind of use it as like a live rehearsal time because they're really cool, and they just kind of let us come in there and do whatever we want. So we're like, great, let's just use it as a live rehearsal. So we'll often, what we've been doing in all of these, and we're going to have less of them next month because we actually have real gigs on Thursdays in February and March, but we're still there a couple times, and we just kind of pick a song and print it out, and maybe we'll rehearse it a little bit. Maybe. I think Ed wrote down the chords. That's about as far as we got last week.
Yeah.
And then we'll just try it live. And then we're like, oh, this could work.
Yeah, it's a good, kind of litmus test to see if we enjoy it. If we just kind of throw it out there without preparing it beforehand, and then just seeing whether we like it or, and whether or not the crowd likes it, which is kind of fun to surprise them with something that they may not expect. So yeah, that has been a lot of fun. Just kind of throw covers out there.
Yeah, we picked up 2 Cars songs last week. Those are really fun.
Yeah, those are really fun. Yeah, we're going to add those to the set. There's just because that's one of those bands that they just have a million hits, and you remember them all when they come on the radio and immediately forget them when they're off the radio.
Yeah, we were listening to the best of the Cars on, I think, our move out here. Was it?
Either that or it might have been out to San Diego.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. And we were like, every song that came on, we're like, oh my God, I remember this one. I totally forgot the Cars did
and you forget who it is. Yeah.
Yeah, and then later we're like, we should do some of those Cars songs. What were they? 7 times.
It was a lot of times we kept forgetting it. Oh, jeez. So yeah, we'll be throwing those in the set next. So yeah, it's a fun balance, and we like to keep it that way.
Yeah.
So, and you may notice today, in addition to our normal button attire, we've kind of thrown our current collection all on the table, which Ash contends was a lot bigger. I don't remember it being a lot bigger than this, but
I could have sworn we had more buttons. Well, if you guys want to send us some buttons, we'll wear them.
Yeah. Because by
the way,
that was one of the things. Very, very soon after we formed Witherword, we were just kind of discussing attire or things like themes, I guess you could say, in the band, and
just fun stuff to do.
Yeah, well, we had already decided on the all black thing, you know, and we were excited about that. And then we were like, well, it'd be nice to have just one other little detail, since we're wearing all black, that can kind of stick out. And I had suggested, well, what about just a pin, like maybe a lapel pin or whatever. And I remember you got really excited about that. And that was at Red Bicycle.
Yeah.
And immediately after, we went to, was it
Old Made Good?
Yeah, we went to Old Made Good in East Nashville. Mm-hmm. And just started collecting started the collection immediately after we had the idea. So
yeah. And then I went to Vegas with my mom.
Yeah.
Because she's in promotional products, so we went to the trade show, and I just picked up like a ton of buttons.
It was a lot.
It was a lot of buttons.
It was a binder full of buttons, of random buttons.
Yeah, like white Christmas
Yeah.
That's what Chi Omega loves the Gators.
Or you know, Toots, good food and fun. You know.
This is classic. The Easter egg Jan Brett 2010 tour. What is that? I know you guys can't see them, so we'll take pictures of some of these.
Yeah, we'll set those aside. But there are some in here that are not just we didn't get them at a store, or we didn't find them at a trade show. Some of them are actually sort of heirlooms, if you want to think of them that way.
Yeah, your mom sent you a ton of her Doctor Who buttons.
Yeah, like I know there's one around here. This one's pretty exciting. This is a pin she got from the one of the conventions she went to.
Oh, that's the Four Doctors.
Yeah, it's the Four Doctors.
I've never seen the show. I just know it from lots of talking about it.
My mom and I were big fans, and so she sent me a lot of her Doctor Who pins, and
or Save the Doctor.
Yeah, they're kind of a handmade Save the Doctor pin. I think that was when they were about to pull it off of Channel 9. And,
now it makes sense.
Yeah.
I never knew what that was about.
Yeah, they were.
I thought it was a thing from like one of the episodes or something.
No, I think that's when they were going to pull it from Channel 9, and the group, the fan group was trying to put together, raise money and stuff. So back before BBC America was a thing. So
BBC One, BBC Two.
And then one of the other cool ones I got, which this is an old school one, but this is my Order of the Arrow pin from Boy Scouts.
Oh yeah.
Which, if any Boy Scouts out there will know what that is, but it's basically a pin for a service organization. You gotta. No, I'm sorry. This is not Order of the Arrow. This is Arrow of Light. This is a Weeblos thing. Sorry. And honestly, I forget what the Arrow of Light was. I'd have to look it up again. Order of the Arrow is the sash, that's right. But yeah, she sent me a bunch of those Boy Scout pins, the ones for the badges and stuff. So
yeah, we got all kinds of those little guys in here.
You have a couple. You have a really, really nice one in here.
My Nana's.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, me too. It's just attached to another one right now. Yeah, it's my Nana's initials. We lost her about a year and a half ago now.
Yeah.
But yeah, my sister got one of her purses, and this pin with her initials was on it. And I was like, can I please have the purse? Can I please have the pin? And she's like, yeah, of course. So I love this one.
That's a really nice one.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. Some of the other buttons I really like are the ones of other bands that we've collected.
Yeah.
Like, here's Tade Waite's Pigpen, which we talked about them before.
Yeah, that's a cool button.
Yeah, it's just this little guy. But yeah, we kind of traded buttons with them, and also, Pat makes us a bunch of buttons too. Like one day I saw a beetle in the middle of the street who's rolling a piece of poop across the street. It was just the funniest thing. I got to get this up on YouTube. It's hilarious. But I now have a button of the beetle rolling a piece of poop. So that's
because why not?
Yeah. And and then the buttons that I found in LA.
Oh, those were great buttons.
Yeah, I thought it was like the button guy or something, and he had like a table. He was some homeless dude. He just made all this.
Is this JFK?
Oh yeah,
K one.
Yeah,
that one.
JFK.
Yeah, there's a JFK one. That.
There. Oh, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy
Hendrix.
We have The Little Mermaid in here.
Yeah.
You guys watched last week's episode of Cover Flip. You'll know all about that. Anyway, we're missing a bunch.
Yeah, they just wind up in random places after shows and everything.
And then we find them again. We get some Beatles buttons anyway.
Yeah. So
it's
it's a fun little curiosity that we thought of and developed. It's actually kind of fun, and we get to the more oblique the buttons, the better, just because then you're like, what does that even mean? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Perfect.
Where's the one that I stole from Chompy's?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
The one with the ribbon on it?
Oh,
it's huge.
I know, it's somewhere. Samplin' Saturday? Is that
It's a Samplin' Saturday with like a ribbon.
Yeah, I gotta find that one.
I saw like a box of them sitting at Chompy's, and I looked at the waitress and I'm like, can I have one of those? She's like, just take it, honey. Why do you want this? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't ask.
This is still my favorite.
That's a good one.
This is my favorite one.
That was one of the first ones we got.
Yep. It was $6. That is a damn expensive button. But it says, Women for a Democratic America. Hillary Tipper.
Throwback. Yeah, that one, that was perfect. Like, we saw that, so like, we have to have that one.
What's your favorite?
My favorite one, I don't know. I have a few, but I suppose if I had one favorite one, it's probably, honestly, it probably is the Four Doctors one. I like this one a lot. Yeah. Just because, I'm a huge Doctor Who fan, so it's just fun. Whenever those episodes happen where they try to they bring back all the actors and all the old enemies and stuff, and it's just, those are fun, so. Yeah, honestly, I think that is probably my favorite.
Well, if you guys want to see our button collection in person, if you're at a show, just ask us, because we always have our tin with us. Yeah. So they're kind of fun to look through. And we'll, you can wear some if you want, as long as you put it back in the tin.
Yeah.
And like I said, if you guys have buttons, we're looking to grow our collection. Yeah. So please feel free to bring them to a show or send them our way.
Yeah, we'll wear them.
Yeah.
So there's our button collection. It's a lot of fun. So today's song, this was one that I wrote not too long ago. It was a few months ago, before we moved. Called Clockwork Heart. I got the initial idea actually from, it was an Instagram post.
Oh, really? I don't know the story.
Yeah, it was the genesis of it was this Instagram post with the steampunk ring that we got from Elope. I was wearing that, and I think it said like I wear my heart on my finger or something. And it's just the ring, and I'll put a picture of it in the video, but it's a ring of a clockwork kind of gear thing. And so that the phrase Clockwork Heart entered my head, and then I had a little beat that I made not too long ago, and I decided to translate it to guitar and write some lyrics down. And that's how the song came from, like 3 different places. So.
Well, this is one of my favorite songs Ed's written. I remember hearing it. I was with Julie in Chattanooga, and we were walking around this market, and he sent me the email, and I kind of broke away, just kind of listened to it, and I was like, oh my god, this is so awesome. I love it.
It's a bit atypical. Like, this is not a typical song that I would do, so that's kind of fun.
Yeah, we're thinking about after this we're done with this, once we release this EP, which we're really really close on. My mom just finished doing our artwork, and so we just need to kind of piece it together, but we'll probably release this song as a single after that. Yeah,
because it's a bit of an outlier, but it's a song we really want to do, so yeah, we'll probably do the single. So cool.
Well, without further ado, here's Clockwork Heart.
I have come undone. to look inside to see the suffering occur. And have you ever seen machines about to die? And do you think that we don't hurt? This clockwork heart of mine ticks and talks in perfect time, ringing bells and ringing chimes to sing my love for you. This clockwork heart of mine signals the rhythm within the rhyme. Stop pretending and asking why, when all you have to do is listen to the beat. To the beat. Listen to the beat. I can feel no pain. I can feel no pain when you say it's impossible for us to discover. I am lost again. I am lost again in the maze as you exited the arms of another. And is it possible I have a bad connection? Another circuit board has fried. Or is it possible that I misread intentions? I didn't mean to make you cry. This clockwork heart of mine ticks and talks in perfect time, ringing bells and ringing chimes to sing my love for you. This clockwork heart of mine signals the rhythm within the rhyme. Stop pretending and asking why, when all you have to do is listen to the beat. To the beat. Listen to the beat. Don't be afraid. It will hurt, but heal in time. Don't be ashamed of a love that's hard to hide. Well, have you ever bore your soul unto another? And have you ever let them see the inner workings of a beautiful disaster? And were you happy when they scream? This clockwork heart of mine ticks and talks in perfect time, ringing bells and ringing chimes to sing my love for you. This clockwork heart of mine signals the rhythm within the rhyme. Stop pretending and asking why, when all you have to do is listen to the beat. To the beat. Listen to the beat.
Nice.
So yeah, there you go. Clockwork Heart. It's a new one.
I don't know it yet.
That's okay, neither do I.
That'll be fun when we come up with the arrangement, like when we actually record that one. There's so many possibilities. It's going to be different, so make sure you guys look out for that one. And thanks for watching today.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, folks. We appreciate it. Thanks to all our patrons on Patreon for supporting us. And if you're a new viewer and you'd like to support us, please go to patreon.com/witherword. There'll be a link in the description and stuff like that. And tell your friends as well. The more views, the better. So remember to like and subscribe, and tune in next week.
After these messages,
we'll be right back.
Aggressive today.
You are aggressive today. Tipping over tables. And you just want to start a bar fight.
Just wait. I'm going to start. I'm going to take your guitar, Ed. I'm just going to start knocking into things around the room so I can destroy your guitar.